What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about setting up a Ledger Nano S. This is a very popular cryptocurrency hardware wallet. So I'll go through the basic setup. It's really straightforward, and we'll show you how to get your Bitcoin off of those hot wallets, off of those exchanges, and onto your very own hardware wallet. Remember, you got to hold your own keys. Okay, so when you first get your box, it's gonna be, pretty easy. Open it up. This is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna have the actual wallet itself. All right, looks just like a USB drive, essentially. Pretty neat. It's got a good feel to it. And then you're gonna have a couple startup manuals. It's gonna tell you how to get everything up and running. All right, just like this. Now this is also going to include something that's very important. If I can open it here, try not to rip it. It's going to include some cards that are essentially to write down your recovery phrase. So while we set this up, it is going to give us 24 words, and you are going to use this card to write that down. Now, eventually you'll want to get out of just having a paper thing for that, in case, paper can get wet, it can get destroyed, it can catch on fire, it can get lost, and you'll ultimately want to transition into a safer way to hold that phrase, to hold those 24 words. You never want to take a picture of it and load it onto a cloud or anything like that. Like that will give you access to your wallet, right? So you need to protect that with your life. One way to do that is to just use a steel casing wallet, and with something like this, you are doing a better job at protecting that passphrase. So we'll cover this maybe in another video as well. But for the time being, just know that this comes with the Ledger Nano S. You can write down your passphrase on these and then never show those to anybody. Now the only other things that are going to come in here are your USB cord. This is going to be used to connect your ledger to your computer, and then they also give you, for whatever reason, like a keychain and a lanyard. I, for one, will not be carrying this around with me. This will be in a protected location at all times. So that's what your box is going to look like when it shows up. All right, so now I got the ledger plugged in, and we're just going to get a very simple thing here that says welcome to Ledger Nano S. There are two buttons on top. You're going to use these to navigate, and when you want to click on something, you're going to press both buttons at the same time. So I'm going to go through here, both buttons, get started at ledger.com/start. Now we're going to get to something that says set up as new device. We're going to click both buttons. So now we have to choose a pin, and it is going to give you the option to do a 4 to 8 number pin. Now I'm not going to show you what my pin is, obviously, because you don't get it. So I'm going to select my pin. And now once I've done that, it's going to ask me to confirm my PIN. You're just going to re-enter. Now it's going to tell me that my device is generating 24 words. This is going to be the words that you need to write down. Now you need to make sure that you write them down in the right order. You need to spell everything correctly, and don't show that to anybody. All right, so your device is going to generate 24 words. This is going to take a minute, so I'm going to jump off, and I'll be right back when I finish. Okay, so I've gone through all 24 words. Now it is telling me that we need to confirm the recovery phrase. So we'll double click, and now what it's going to do is it's going to say confirm word 1, and you're going to have to go through and find the word that you wrote down as your first word and then confirm it on here. You're going to have to do that for all 24. Again, this is going to take a while, so I'm going to hop off. I'll be right back. All right, now it says that the device is ready to use. So the next thing, it says press both buttons to enter the dashboard. We'll enter the dashboard, and you're just going to get settings, right, and install app. Now, the way that we install app, if I were to click on that, it would say open Ledger Live to install apps. So now we're going to hop onto ledger.com, and we are going to download Ledger Live. That's the online manager that we're going to use to manage the coins that you put on this wallet. So we're going to hop in right now. Okay, so you can get to Ledger Live by going to ledger.com/start, and then we are going to download. I'm on Windows, so I'm going to go ahead and download the Windows app. Okay, we got Ledger Live installed, so we're going to get started. Read through the terms of service. Go ahead and accept those. We have a Nano S, so this is the device that we'll be setting up. Now my device is still plugged in. So we already set up the device, so you can do this in any order. So we're going to say that we just need to connect the device here. Please check box contents. If your lanyard it's not safe to use, so this isn't what happened. We already set this up. So we're going to check my Nano. Now this is going to say allow manager onto your device, and the device itself is saying allow manager, so we're going to double click. It's just checking the device now. All good, genuine and ready to use with Ledger Live. So we hit continue here. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to add an account. So we need to basically tell the device that we're going to be storing Bitcoin. So we'll go into manager here, and we need to install the Bitcoin app, and then we'll have to add a Bitcoin account. All right, so here it is. Bitcoin Ledger Live supported. You can see that there are a bunch of other coins on here that you can download and store on your Nano. I'm a Bitcoin only guy, unapologetically Bitcoin only, so we will only be installing Bitcoin. Okay, so it's installed. You can see app installed successfully. And then if you look on the device itself, maybe it's hard to see that, can't quite get it to focus, but now there is a Bitcoin app located on the device itself. Okay, so now that we have the app installed, we're going to need to add a Bitcoin account. So we can go to manage my accounts. It's looking for the device. Open app Bitcoin. So we double click, Bitcoin is ready. Loading, loading. Okay, so after that's synced up with your device, we're just going to hit add account. Account added successfully. Okay, done. Here we go. Now we can go into accounts here, and we can see our Bitcoin account, right? So Bitcoin is ready, and yeah, you can navigate through your Bitcoin app on your device itself. Okay, so you are all set up. Next, I'm going to just show you how you can transfer Bitcoin onto your Nano. Okay, we are now officially set up, and you can send and receive your crypto now. So you can see I've already sent $10 over from my Coinbase account. To do that, I just went over to receive. I selected the account that I wanted to credit, and then I would hit continue, and it would ask for a device. Now I've already unplugged my device, but it would just sync for your device. You would double click to basically confirm that that is the device you want, and then it will generate your wallet ID. You can also turn that into a QR code, and then from your Coinbase account, you can just scan that QR code or copy paste the wallet address into the recipient area in Coinbase, hit send, and a few minutes later your Bitcoin will arrive in your Nano S. Simple as that. Alrighty, you're set up, you're ready to go. Remember, keep your passphrase safe, keep your ledger in a safe location. I would not recommend putting it on your keychain and carrying it around. That is how boating accidents happen, and you do not want that. Remember, protect your money. You work hard for your money. Protect it. Hold your own keys. Keep buying Bitcoin. Until next time, I'm out.